The tree who wanted to walk once upon a time, in the middle of a green meadow, stood a tall and proud tree named Taroon. Taroon had grown from a tiny seed into a strong tree, with wide branches and shiny green leaves. Birds built their nests on him, squirrels jumped around his trunk, and children often came to rest in his shade. But deep inside, Taroon had a secret wish. Unlike other trees who were happy to stay rooted in one place, Taroon longed to walk. "I want to see the mountains, the rivers, and the cities. Why must I stand here forever?" He sighed one breezy morning. The birds living on his branches chirped in surprise. "Why would you want to leave, Taroon? You have everything here, sunshine, rain, and friends," said a sparrow. "Yes," Taroon replied, "but I want to explore the world with my own eyes. I want to move like you do." The little squirrel chuckled. "But you are a tree. Trees cannot walk." Taroon still dreamed. Every night, he imagined himself with strong legs, walking proudly across valleys and climbing hills. One day, a kind fairy passed through the meadow. She noticed Taroon's sad face. "Dear tree," the fairy said gently, "why are you unhappy?" Taroon whispered, "I want to walk and see the world, but I am stuck here." The fairy thought for a while. "If I give you legs, you'll be able to walk. But remember, when you move, you will lose the shade you give, the nests you protect, and the roots that hold you to the earth. Are you ready for that?" Without hesitation, Taroon answered, "Yes. Please, let me walk." With a wave of her wand, the fairy turned Taroon's roots into strong wooden legs. Slowly, Taroon lifted one foot, then the other. He was walking. At first, Taroon felt excited. He left the meadow and marched toward the hills. He saw rivers sparkling in the sunlight and animals he had never met before. Passing children pointed in awe, shouting, "Look, a walking tree." Taroon felt proud, but soon he began to notice problems. Without his roots in the ground, he grew thirsty. There was no soil to give him water, and his leaves started to droop. Birds flew away because they could no longer build safe nests on his moving branches. The squirrel, too, left in search of another tree. Taroon felt lonely. He missed the laughter of children resting in his shade and the sweet songs of the birds. Days passed, and Taroon grew weaker. Finally, he stopped near a river and sighed. "Maybe I was wrong. Walking is exciting, but I have lost the things that made me truly happy." The fairy appeared once more. She looked at him kindly. "So, Taroon, did you find what you were searching for?" Taroon bowed his head. "I thought walking would make me free, but I now see my real purpose is to stay rooted and give life to others. I want to go back to being a tree." The fairy smiled. "True happiness comes from accepting who you are." She waved her wand again, and Taroon's legs sank back into the earth. His roots spread deep into the soil, drinking water once more. His branches grew strong, his leaves turned green, and soon the birds and animals returned. Taroon was content. Though he could not walk, he realized he was already part of the world by giving shade, shelter, and life to all who came near him. Moral: we don't always need to be like others to find happiness. True joy comes from accepting ourselves and fulfilling the purpose we are made for.